Hey, it's AJ here for Tech Bytes, and today we're going to be talking about password managers. What are they, and why should you be using them? So let's get started. So, I have more than 400 different online accounts that I use for a variety of different services, and I try where possible to never reuse my password, especially for similar or linked services, such as online shopping, social media, email accounts, and especially for online banking. But how do I keep track of all of these? Well, if you haven't guessed by now, I use a password manager. But why should you be using a password manager? Well, gone are the days where you could store all of your passwords in a notebook or even inside the Notes application on your phone. If you're like myself and you have more than 100 different online accounts, you need a place to be able to store these securely so that you can sort through them easily. And this is where password managers come in. If you don't use different passwords though, please check out our link in the video description to a video we did on password security to see why you should be using different and more complex passwords for each of your online accounts. Many online accounts will only give you a limited number of attempts to be able to log in before they lock you out of your account completely. And if you have more than 100 different online accounts, that's a lot of passwords to be able to try and remember to see which is the correct one to log into that particular account. This is where password managers come in though, as they are a single, secure place that you can log in from anywhere to be able to see all of your account details for all of your online accounts. But what else can they do? Well, you'd be surprised. Many password managers can also store Wi Fi connection details, bank card details, documents, pictures, and many other different things. Password managers such as 1Password and MyGlue can also store two factor authentication details, meaning you have a single place to refer to your account details and your second form of verification. If you want to find out more about two factor authentication and how it can help secure your accounts, check out the video we've linked down in the description about two factor authentication. If you use a password manager with this feature built in, it means that you don't have to install a separate authentication application. It also means that it's more convenient, because if you were to use an authentication application, then you have to have your phone with you and charged at all times. By using a password manager to store these credentials, it means you can access these from anywhere, including your desktop, a web browser, tablet, and your mobile. However, not all password managers offer this feature, and whilst 1Password and MyGlue offer this as standard, some password managers may ask you to subscribe to a higher tier to be able to gain access to it, or may only offer a second authentication application. So how secure are password managers? Well, some are only as secure as the master password you set on them. If that password is not secure, it could be easy for someone to be able to access all of your online account details. Others, though, include a second or even third stage of verification. Password managers such as LastPass require an email address and password at minimum. However, they can also be set up to require an authentication code from an authenticator app or an SMS code that can be texted to your mobile. Some password managers, such as 1Password, also require a 30-character security key as well as your email address and your password to be able to access your account. And when paired with an authentication application or an SMS verification, it means that you have a third stage of verification to be able to access all of your account details. On mobile, tablet, and even on some desktops, you can also unlock your password managers via biometric information, such as a fingerprint or even through facial recognition. Just remember that you should always secure your password managers behind a highly complex and secure password that you don't use anywhere else. Passwords stored in password managers, such as the ones we've spoken about, are also secured behind 256-bit AES encryption, meaning that only a person with the exact login credentials and decryption details can access any of this information. So what extra features can password managers offer? Well, as I mentioned previously, password managers such as 1Password, MyGlue, and LastPass can also store many other different things, such as secure notes, Wi-Fi login credentials, bank card details, files, photos, and many other different things. As well as this though, many providers also offer family plans for between 4 and 6 members of your family. This allows them to be able to use their own password manager for their own details, and you can also create shared vaults between your whole family or just individual members of your family. For example, you may want to share your Netflix password with just your partner, but you also may want to share your Wi Fi details with all of your family for when they visit. For added security, you can also ask password managers to create unique, secure, complex passwords of any length for every new online account you create. For our business customers, we recommend a service called MyGlue, as it can link directly to our internal systems so that we can manage and share details directly with our customers. One thing that we do advise is that you look into a dark web monitoring service. Here at One2Call, we offer active dark web monitoring to ensure that as soon as any of your accounts are noticed on the dark web, whether it be through hacking or a database breach, that you are notified as soon as possible, and we can work with you to reset and secure those accounts. If you'd like to find out more about dark web monitoring or password managers for you or your business, just contact one of our consultants. And when you do, also inquire about getting a free one-off dark web scan for your business. We hope you found the information in this video useful. If you have, please hit the like button, and also consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon to be notified about future videos, such as more of our Tech Bytes videos and our longer Tech Explained videos. Until then though, see you soon!